What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifterrs, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video here on my channel. Today I am coming at you guys with a super exciting video because in today's video we're going to be taking a look at every single skin within the Season 7 Battle Pass, and I'm going to be going ahead and ranking the Season 7 Battle Pass skins from worst to best. Now, before we do get started with today's video, I want you guys to let me know right now down in the comments section below how you guys are feeling about Season 7. Do you guys enjoy it? Do you guys not enjoy it? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and feedback regarding Season 7 officially dropping here in Fortnite in the comments section below. On top of that, if you guys do plan on purchasing a skin in the item shop in the near future, or if you guys have yet to get the Season 7 Battle Pass and are looking forward to doing that, make sure that you guys go ahead and plug in my support a creator code. It's just simply Swifterrs. It's very easy to do. It helps me. It helps you. Make sure that you guys do that whenever you're purchasing skins or when you're about to purchase the Battle Pass. Now, I do want you guys to keep in mind that with today's video, this list is solely based off of my personal opinions, and because of that, you guys are obviously more than welcome to have your own opinions about which skins you like in the Season 7 Battle Pass, which skins you may not like, but again, this list is solely my own personal opinions, and I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that creating and making this list was honestly pretty difficult, just because there are a ton of super awesome skins within this Battle Pass. So I'm not gonna lie, guys, this video was honestly very difficult to make, and I was honestly a little bit hesitant to make it just because I feel like I'm gonna get hate for some of my decisions and the way that I rank these skins. But I guess you guys are just gonna have to wait and see exactly how I rank these skins. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Season 7 Battle Pass skins, ranking them from worst to best. So to go ahead and get started with today's video, the worst skin included in the Season 7 Battle Pass is the skin that you guys unlock at tier 23. This is Sergeant Winter. Now, as you guys can see, Sergeant Winter appears to be a big, burly, bearded man, and he actually has 3 different customizable outfits or customizable styles or options for his character. The regular rugged man, he's got the old school holiday themed battle bus head. It's basically just an inflatable Santa head, and then he's got this very weird llama wearing a Santa Claus hat. Now, in my personal opinion, Sergeant Winter, when compared to all of the other skins included within the Season 7 Battle Pass, is honestly just a little bit underwhelming. Granted, he does have 3 different editable or unlockable styles, and one of them is actually kind of cool, and I'm referring to the old school battle bus, or the Santa Claus as an actual hat or a head that he's wearing. But other than that, the Sergeant Winter is definitely not up to par when you go ahead and take a look at the Battle Pass in a more broad picture, and you can actually see all of the other way more cooler and way more awesome looking skins. So with the worst skin, it was pretty easy to sort of figure out that it was Sergeant Winter, but as we progress through this list, I guarantee you guys it may get a little bit more difficult and it may get a little bit more controversial. So, continuing on to the next worst skin in the Battle Pass, this is a skin that you actually unlock a little bit later on as you unlock it at tier 71. Here we have Trog. Now, Trog is obviously an abominable snowman. He's basically a yeti or some sort of crazy snow creature. And honestly, it's a very cool, very creative, and very unique looking skin. At the same time, the Trog doesn't actually have any sort of editable, unlockable, or really any sort of variation. He just has that one single style. Don't get me wrong, I really do like this skin. But as I said, if you go ahead and compare it to all of the other skins included within the Season 7 Battle Pass, the other skins honestly just have a lot more to offer up. Granted, there are actually a couple of other skins that still don't have editable or unlockable styles, which we will get to in just a second. But compared to those skins, which I will talk about, I do think that the Trog is definitely not up to the aesthetic caliber that these next skins that I would personally rank to be a little bit better are on my personal list. But of course, the Trog, as I said, is a very unique looking skin. It definitely fits the snowy biome, the snowy, wintry theme that we have here in the Season 7 Battle Pass. But for the sake of ranking all of our Battle Pass skins, I had to go ahead and throw the Trog at the 6th spot. So moving on to our next skin here in today's video, I think that this is where it's going to start to get a little bit controversial, and I honestly think people are very much going to disagree with me on how I rank these next set of skins. But with this next skin, you unlock it at tier 1 of the Season 7 Battle Pass. Here we have Zenith. Now again, because I've included him a little bit lower on my list, it doesn't mean I don't like this skin. I honestly think that as you guys go about getting to the 5th, 6th, and 7th different variants of the Zenith skin, it looks so cool. I absolutely love the goggles, the claws, the colors, the black suit. Overall, it's a super clean looking skin, but in the early stages, the early tiers, it really doesn't look all that cool. It really doesn't look all that intimidating. But again, as you guys go about leveling up your character, it definitely starts to look a lot more appealing and a lot more cool. But of course, for the sake of just ranking these skins for today's video, that's why I've decided to include the Zenith at that spot. So moving on to the next worst skin, or if you want to phrase it as starting to get to the best skins in today's video. So the next best skin included in today's video is the skin that you guys unlock at tier 47 of the Season 7 Battle Pass. Here we have Powder. Now, I absolutely love the way that this skin looks. It's obviously a female character who's going snowboarding, and obviously that makes a ton of sense considering we have a gigantic snowy biome that is completely taking up the overwhelming majority of the map. I don't know about you guys, but I honestly think that the giant snow area is a little bit ridiculous. I think it's a little bit too much, and hopefully as we go about progressing through Season 7, Epic Games slowly starts to chip away at that snow and hopefully make it a little bit smaller. But of course, I really do like the Powder skin because I definitely think it embodies the Season 7 theme, the Season 7 Battle Pass theme as well. On top of that, the skin itself is super awesome, super unique, and I definitely love using the Powder, and I'm definitely going to be using it a ton more. So continuing on to the next ranked skin for today's video, this is a skin that you guys can actually see gameplay of right now. It is the skin that you guys unlock at tier 100 of the Season 7 Battle Pass. Here we have the Ice King. Now, I'm honestly not a huge fan of the guy or the male characters in Fortnite. However, when I saw the Ice King, I honestly thought it was super awesome. On top of that, there are a ton of super crazy, editable, and unlockable styles that you guys can actually get with the Ice King. The most crazy one is this black and gold one that you guys unlock after you outlive 25,000 opponents, which is just such a crazy, mind-blowing number. And that's actually why I purchased all 100 tiers of the Season 7 Battle Pass, just so I could actually start chipping away at that final unlockable form of the tier 100 skin. But of course, I really do like the Ice King, and that's why I've included it pretty high up in my list. So moving on to the 6th skin in today's video, this is a skin that you guys unlock at tier 87 of the Season 7 Battle Pass. Here we have Onesie. Now, I absolutely love the Onesie skin. For those of you who have been a fan of my channel and have been watching my videos over these past couple of weeks, you guys definitely remember when I actually talked about the Onesie being leaked in the game files, and that's because the Onesie was a skin that Epic Games had actually put in the game files about a month or so ago, and people were actually able to find the Onesie in the game files, and a lot of people were under the assumption that it was going to be coming to the item shop. However, Epic Games actually removed it from the game files, and then they put it back just a couple of days ago to symbolize that the Onesie was actually a part of the Season 7 Battle Pass. So I definitely think that the Onesie is such an awesome, such a cool, such a creative looking skin. On top of that, the Onesie skin is thick, and you cannot go wrong with thick skins in Fortnite. But I definitely love using the Onesie skin, which is why I've included it pretty high up in today's video. Moving on to the 7th and final skin, or the best skin in the Season 7 Battle Pass. I'm sure you guys could have probably guessed it by now. This is a skin that you guys unlock at tier 1 of the Season 7 Battle Pass. Here we have Lynx. Now, in the first couple of stages of Lynx, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of it. I really do not like the way that the initial stages of the Lynx looks. However, once you guys go about getting it to those higher tiers or those higher editable or unlockable stars of the Lynx looks so mean, so fierce, so crazy. I love it so much. The design on this skin is so impeccable, and I am so happy that Epic Games decided to introduce this particular skin with all of the editable and unlockable styles that they had, which is why I've included it at the #1 spot in today's video. But of course, I want to remind you guys that this list is solely based off of my personal opinions, and I'm super curious to hear your thoughts, opinions, and your feedback about what your list is in the comment section below. Regardless, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. With that out of the way, I'll be sure to catch you guys later.